to Minding My Business, a platform to elevate your business, your mindset, and your life. I have my friend Monica coming on, and this is a platform designed to inspire you, to empower you, to celebrate you, and also give you some really golden insight. So as I'm bringing her on, I'm going to introduce her as well.
Okay, it's connecting.
Hello, yes, we're connected.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for being on Minding My Business.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, can you guys hear the audio? Audio's good. You sound great, Monica.
I hear you perfectly.
Perfect. All right, so for those of you who do not know Monica, you better know this woman. She's a powerhouse Miami designer, CEO of Sexy Bedding, author, Life by Design, a transformational guide to create the life you love, interior design and furniture. It's a one-stop shop, 24-hour key, as sales, rentals, property staging, and a TV show. Congratulations, Life by Design, interviewing entrepreneur success stories. You got a lot going on. Wow, this is amazing. What got you into all of this? Let's start there.
Furniture. I started with furniture because I believe like happiness begins in the home. As I was a child, my mother would constantly be changing the home, and it just makes you happier. It's like your vision board when you see something, and every morning you wake up and you see things that you're happy, but it makes you happier than you already are. So that's how I started furniture.
Wow, and how long have you been doing furniture for?
Over 25 years.
Wow.
It's a lot of time.
And you're in the studio now?
Right now I'm in my showroom. I'm in my Wynwood showroom.
Wow, I can see the background. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I love my showroom. I love the space here. Just like everything, it's important where you work that you love it, where you live that you love it. For me, everything's energy when I walk into a place. I have to feel good when I'm there.
And what got you? So you got a lot going on here. So what inspired this television show that you just started? And also, you're an author. Congratulations! But I know you recently started a TV show.
Yes. The TV show was because I consider myself a master connector. And with the Connect TV network, it was inspirational because it has all entrepreneurs and they're teaching other people everything that they know. So I love doing that and interviewing people that have success stories so other people can learn. My whole life is about transformation and I love passing it forward. So the book was for that too. It was just to give people so they would, just as an example, to have a mindset. Like anyone can do anything they want. Whatever you believe, you can do it.
Wow.
It's all in your belief and your mindset. So everything is geared around transformation. And like the biggest things that I love is transformation and contribution and learning and keep passing it forward.
Yeah. And you really are I bring authentic women on this show, and you really are. We've got to hang out a few times. You really are what you say you are. And what have you always been like this though your whole life? Have you ever always been very strong minded, very strong with your health, your lifestyle? Because it seems like it's so easy for you.
It's easy for me, but my biggest quote that I always say, it's only hard if you believe it to be hard. I've been working out since I've been a little kid, like 5 years old. It's a lifestyle. I always tell people my health is my wealth. It's my inner peace. Everything starts with my health. When I'm healthy body, it's a healthy mind. It's going to make you more focused. So I always say I have to do what everyone else doesn't want to do. I work out 6 days a week. The food I eat, I call it healing food or self-sabotage. So I know that heals my body. Since your body is like a magic machine, the ammunition is the food you put in it. And also your thoughts. The thoughts, you have healing words, healing thoughts. So everything, I just program myself, or I just constantly hypnotize myself. And my affirmations are always life gets better and better every day. I'm always thinking of ways to create. It's always just a positive mindset. It's just a mindset. And then I surround myself with people with similar mindsets and similar goals. And then we create together, and then you make amazing events, everything.
I remember when we were speaking, you mentioned something that really got my mind, was and you were talking about everything needs to be on brand, even when the people you're around, the conversation you're having. Can you explain that a little bit deeper? Because I thought that was like so deep.
I mean, for me, when I say on brand, is living, learning, and growing. A person who wants to live their best life in terms of everything. Like, success isn't just money. Success is the whole package. It's, like I said, the inner peace, but also it's your health. Because you can have everything, but if you don't have your health, that's your wealth. Think about it. When you're healthy, you're happier, and it's frequency. When you're happy, like a vibration of love. So, of course, it's like everything around you, you attract what you are. I always say, the more I love myself, the more the universe loves me. The better I become, the better people I attract. So for me, everything is energy and frequency in this world. Whatever you put out comes back to you. Yes, I believe in karma. Whatever, it just eventually, it's the law of the universe. It comes back to you. So when you do good, good comes back. If you live in an abundance mindset and you execute and take all the actions and do the right things, abundance is always going to come to you.
It's so powerful. What are some of your non-negotiables in your day? Like, like if you skip them, you're going to be impacted in a negative way.
And non-negotiables, I do train 6 days a week. For me, the gym is like, it makes me happier than I already am. It's like, I'm excited to wake up out of bed every day. I meditate in the morning. I eat my healthy food. I go to the gym. That's a non-negotiable. All my appointments are going to be after that, because with having the gym, I'm super focused. I have so much energy. People tell me, what drug are you on? It's called the drug of life. It's like I tell people, 40% of your happiness you create yourself. You create by waking up in the morning with your actions, the meditation, eating the healthy food, going to the gym. The other big thing, what I do all the time, is I self-motivate myself. If I, instead of being 100%, I'm 90%. I just keep going. If it's the last 20 reps, I'm the cheerleader. As I say, 1, because I'm an outlier. 2, because I'm boundless. I'll say I live for passion, I live for love, desires, abundance. So I just self-motivate myself. In life, like, I have to be able to do everything. Of course, I have people that I work with, but I have to know how to do everything they do. So in case, everybody, we need to know how to do everything. So I don't know, for me, it's just every day I'm excited to get up, and I get excited for creation, groups that I create, a different business that I create. I don't know, that keeps me going. That's my fuel.
You're
for
forward.
me.
Yeah. What about days where do you have days where you're just like, I call it yellow lighting, where you're just like, I don't feel like it, but you do it anyway? Like, what do you do during those days where you need to?
It's such a routine in my life. It's like I'm on autopilot. Even if it's called like the 5-second rule. If I just had a thought, it's the 5-second rule, cancel. And as I say to people, you look outside, you look at the clouds. The more you look at the clouds, it clears your mind. So if everybody you can have a day when you have a doubt, but you're like, nope, cancel that doubt, just move forward. This is my mission. This is my focus. This is what I'm going to do. So it's just, I self-motivate myself. That's what I do. Or I put a good song on. There's a song I love, Warm Waters. Oh my God. Anytime I put that on, I could have a day when, you always get bombs thrown at you. And I'm like, okay, let me put this song on. Let my mind get lost in that song. And I do. It's called the Instant Happy Pill is the music. I have like different songs of the month, of the week, that I super love. It just sends me in a frequency of more love. So Instagram, I always put these songs. It's about love and it's about life. Because what is the world? We are just love. So I wake up in the morning. I look at the clouds. I always pick that station, Alina Perez. I love it. The words are soothing. It's like soothing to my soul, soothing to my ears, and then it goes to my mind and it becomes my thoughts. Just the happy song. I always call it's the happy song. The workout's the happy workout. Talking to people about creation just makes me happy. Today I'm in the gym. I'm like, okay, what's the name going to be for this society, this group I'm creating? And one of the guys in the gym is, God, you get so excited for this. I go, do, because it's creation and bringing more people together. Because as I always say, each person is a golden link in a universe. I meet someone else. They introduce me. I introduce. It's like a never-ending cycle of life.
Yeah.
And the change going. Look how I met you.
I know.
You know,
it really was, and it was just so in flow, and it was amazing. I know we spoke a little bit about an abundant mindset, and even the abundant mindset of connecting people and creating things. And you have, I mean, I don't think you've said one word from the time we've interacted as far as lack. Everything with you is about abundance, and you
always
keep getting blessed up, and it's
keep
beautiful.
contacting. I mean, keep connecting people all the time. I was in the beach the other day. I connect with 6 different people, and they're
Wow.
telling me. And one guy I connected to something. He says, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I wanted that connection." And I'm like, "You're welcome. You know, just pass it forward." But I connect people all the time. I always have amazing people around me, and they, whatever industry they're in. That's why I always ask people, "What industry are you in? How can I help you?" Listen, as I always say, and I tell everyone, the more you give back, the more you help others, you're helping yourself. As Greg Braden says, you rebuild your telomeres, your DNA. It's going to make you, you're going to stay healthier. You're going to look better. Happy people look better. They stay younger, you know, because it's that frequency. Just like they have frequency that heals people, good frequency just keeps your body healing constantly.
You have so many things going on, and you're very successful. You're self-built, and you are a master connector. How do you keep focus and actually executing projects? I see a lot of people, well, they want to start so many things, but they never fully like execute or complete things. So how do you stay focused and actually following through and finishing
I write
things?
everything down. It's like
Mm,
planner happens. Today I said I'm going to put the groups together and I'm going to get everybody on the WhatsApp group text. I'm not going to worry about the name of the group, but I know which division of people. So like, we have to start. For me, it's writing it down. Whatever I don't write down doesn't happen. When I write an idea down, it goes in my planner. I set a date. It's done. Once it's started, it keeps going and going. I'm very good at like, once I get it, I execute. Like I'm a firecracker. I get it done right away. People
you
call,
do.
and I'm like, no, I already sent them. I already sent them the information while I'm on the phone with somebody else. Like I'm talking to somebody because you send the information to so and so. I'm doing that already, because if you don't do it now, it doesn't get done. Like it just, I do multitask. You know, you need to do time blocking, and say, okay, an hour for this. I'm going to focus 1 hour on this, another hour on this, and just the time blocks are the best thing. But focusing, yeah, I have a bunch of things moving around, but I have to just focus on the one. You know, today I'm going to focus on Sexy Bedding, my bedding brand, which is Life Begins in the Sheets. And love that because people spend, you know, you spend 8 hours of your life in the bedroom. So the bedroom should be where it's like you're heaven on earth. When you dream, you're going into another dimension. So the bed sheets have to be silky, sexy, smell good. When I go to sleep, it's like, okay, I'm gonna dream. Pick a dream in another world. So that's what I think about the bedroom.
Yeah.
It's
And you do, you're very intentional. I've been to your home, I've been to your events, having conversations, everything starts with an intention. And even I'm still have to visit your showroom, but I can imagine even the furniture, because you have your furniture even in your home, it's gorgeous. You can feel the high frequency in everything that you do.
because everything carries a frequency. Furniture carries a frequency. It's not about the price. Anyone can furnish extremely affordable, just like a girl can go to Fashion Nova Forever 21 and still look fabulous. It's just knowing how to do it. It's about just how you do it and picking the right pieces. In my show, I put pieces that work, you know, it's universal. Everyone likes it, and it's going to go in all different styles homes. It's like a pair of blue jeans and a t-shirt. Depending upon what shoes you wear and what bag, we can dress it up or dress it down. So I try to choose furniture that what's in style, but also what's timeless, so it lasts forever. You want to change the look, just change the accessories. It's like when you buy clothes and you pick really good pieces, they last a lifetime. You just change the accessories to modernize the look. But for me, furniture is so important because when I walk into a house, it helps create the energy, the space. It creates the lifestyle I want the person to live, to see. Every day I wake up and it's like I'm excited. It makes me happy just sitting there looking at the art. All the art that I like to put in people's homes is when you look at it again. My famous word is I'm happy, but it makes me happier than already.
Yeah.
Like a vision board, a colorful, like let's live, let's live our best life. Let's dance, let's celebrate. Even my dining room table, I have red chairs and beautiful art. It's because it's like, let's have a sexy, beautiful dinner party.
Yeah. No, we were talking about that too, about as like your home is your vision board, and what you have in your home is going to draw out a type of energy and a type of mood, and you're going to keep attracting it.
100%.
Your home is a vision board. I'm sure your showroom is too. Like everything is a space of creation.
But everything is creation. That's why, like, my book is Life by Design. Why? Because we design our life. I created my life. I blame no one. No one can be a victim because it's your own fault. We design our own life. We design what we want to work in. We design our bodies. We design our minds with the books we read and what we choose to live by. So everybody, it just depends. Everybody looks at life through a different set of lenses. So for me, I create my own life. I create the home I live in with the furniture. My showroom I love. It's, glass showroom. You walk in, 30-foot ceilings with palm trees and swings. It's very peaceful. I just like peace. That's why I put things. I like peace, inner peace, happiness. I don't like stress. So I avoid all types of stress because stress causes inflammation and it's not good for us. So I just want to make it peaceful as possible.
How do you know when it's time to pivot? So say Life by Design, you've designed your life and then you're like, oh, you know what? I changed my mind. Like, how do you know when it's time for you to like pivot the path that you've created or you've been creating? I get asked that question a lot.
For me, it's about creation. Like, I'm in the furniture business for many years and I plan to keep that. I also am an investor in real estate. I kind of do like a little bit of everything. So as you'd say, I have quite a few side hustles. It keeps me entertained, keeps me busy. I mean, right now I'm going to do, the sexy bedding, which that will launch in the next month, which is everything for the bedroom and the home. On this one, I just start this and it would take off. I just go with the flow. It takes something else will come from that. So every business, what I've done, it's just kind of like they all intertwine with each other and they all have to be together because I'm still staying in home, which is bedding is home, what I'm in. Who knows what it's going to be for there. I want to get into health and fitness, because I'm 100%. That is like what I believe in. That's the wellness. So I'll do something in that. But, then at the show, everything, somehow it all works out for me. One leads me to another. Pivoting is just with the economy, however the economy is, I always want to make it work, okay? In life, we just have to be resilient and figure out a way to make it work. Furniture rentals, furniture sales, it's investments, properties, but everything has synergy together. I was buying the homes I furnish with my company. They're all interrelated. So that's pretty much what I do. I mean, unless something's really terrible, I haven't gotten out of anything yet.
I would say I've been a lot of the conferences and events and conversations that people are having is about vertical integration. Have you heard that word? Because it sounds like that's exactly what you're doing with your businesses.
Just doing things that all flow together. Yeah, I'm in the furniture business. I'm going to go now to the bedding brand. Whatever next will come. Let's say I'm doing the book. If I want to do a book about food, I can write a book about food because I certainly eat extremely healthy, good for my body. And whoever eats the same way I eat, you're going to be as fit and as happy as I am because food creates a mood. So I just step by step. Yes, I would want to do a book with food about recipes and one purely on health and fitness. Eventually, I could sell a vitamin. I could sell anything in the fitness industry.
Because
branch off
I can. What?
I'm going to branch off into everything I can. I've kept myself fit my whole life. And this is like, my health is number one. So fitness, I should have owned a gym.
I mean, you still can.
Still can, yeah. But I just believe everyone should work out 6 days a week, eat healthier. They would be so much happier.
I mean, agree with you.
See what I eat. Like I said, I do what everyone else doesn't want to. I don't drink. I don't eat bread because it's wheat. No milk products, So I just try to eat as clean as I can. Some people say, hey, you're not fun. Of course I'm fun. I'm even funner because I'm happier. I don't need to self-medicate with alcohol. I'm not against alcohol, but for me, I'm already too high on life. I don't even want to put that in my body.
that's a big part as far as like what you're saying, and I'm so happy you're saying this. A lot of entrepreneurs feel that they can't stop to take care of themselves because it will take away from the business. But you're saying the opposite.
I've worked out my whole life. I train at a certain time every day for my whole life. Nothing gets in my way. I am taking the time for myself. On the ride up, everyone should enjoy their life. It's going to be fun. Whatever ride from whatever floor you're on, always take care of yourself. Self-care is number one. When you take care of yourself, that means you love yourself. When I see discipline that works out, and success isn't just not money, it's health to me. I'd rather have less money and be healthy. You know what I mean? Like health is my number one. What good is it if we're not running like a Ferrari at 100% peak performance in our body? Everything, our brain functions better when we're healthier. First, healthy body, healthy minds. I'm meeting a lot of people that just don't drink. You know, that's amazing because that shows you discipline. When you work out 6 days a week, that's discipline. So someone who doesn't drink, works out, and works, of course they're going to be in a better way. They're going to be happier. How about that? You wake up in the morning 6 to see the sunrise. Enjoy the free things in life, the sunrise, the sunset. Look at the cloud, look at the sky. It truly clears your mind. You look at that, windows of the soul, the windows of the mind. So I don't know, I love that. I wake up in the morning, I look at that. I'm like, wow, is this the Matrix or is it real? It's like so surreal, the life. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, the clear mind is like one of the greatest assets any entrepreneur or people striving to be at a space of heightened levels of success. The mind is our greatest asset.
Listen, the mind takes us up or it takes us down. That's why it's so important. If you don't have a strong mind, hang out with people that have a strong mind. I have a strong mind, nothing deviates me. But there's a lot of people that don't. So you need strong people around you. Listen, I like strong people around me. I'm strong. When you're with all strong people, you become stronger. It's like a frequency, more powerful. The ideas, imagine you're sitting in a room with amazing entrepreneurs. It's that frequency of like a higher level, and you just create something better. But if your body is clean, you're going to reach that frequency higher. You cannot reach that frequency when it's full of bad things, bad food, alcohol, all poisons. This is the way, what I feel. You know, it's not for everybody, but it's the only way I live my life. I have a son, he does the same. He doesn't drink, six-packed out, works every day. You know, he has his friends over for dinner. He doesn't go to the nightlife. And I love that about him. He learned young at 22 years old. He goes, there's nothing out there for me, you know. Just let me work, play my sports, hang out with my friends, you know, enjoy life.
Yeah. And a lot of that though has to do with the parenting too. Like you show, like they're shown, not just told.
Yeah, they just, actually, you're right. You can tell them whatever. They live by example. They live by example, and that's 100%. You're right. But not all the time. But I got lucky with mine. He lived by example. You know, so I'm very proud of him. You know, he's an old soul that, you know, his friends even say, he says, he motivates us, you know, just with his level and his work ethics. And I love that, you know, I love to do that for his friends.
What are some core values you look for when you allow people in your inner circle? You're around so many people, you're always wanting to help people, but as far as the people you really let into your heart, what are those core values of being a friend to you?
Being a friend to me is someone that, you know, has good morals, values, integrity. Their word is their word. When they say they're going to do something, they do it. I like people that are very disciplined and that they do what they say they're going to do. I'm the type of person, if you call me, I text you back. I never take 2 days to answer a text back. I do it with the clients. They text me, I text you right back. You know, and that's what I like. A friend that, you know, granted, you're busy, you can't respond right away, but I'm not the girl that waits a week to text someone back. I'll text you right away. As you know, you and I, you text me, I text you immediately. I can be with clients or whatever, but I return everyone's call. I don't care who you are. I return because everyone's important in life. And that's the way. Sometimes people don't return the phone call. You're saying, oh, you're not important, I'm not going to call you back. Text them back at some point. You know, let's just show that everybody's important. Everybody's special. You know, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be your guardian, it could be whoever, anyone. I always text back or call to acknowledge them, that I know, to just to acknowledge the person. Because everyone's
What are
special. Everyone's special.
What are some pivotal moments where you realize you had to overcome, or some life skills you had to establish to become the type of woman that you are today?
I mean, I've always been, I don't take things personally. I just get over things pretty easy in that sense. I don't take things personally with people, because everybody, like I said, sees life through a different window. Some people are more emotional than others. I just kind of don't get that emotional over things. Business is business. And I put myself in their shoes and say, okay, they did this or said this because this is what they're going through. So I have to put myself in their shoes. Everybody's different. We all come from different families, different backgrounds, and different experiences. Everybody has a different experience. They could have had a previous person and they think everyone's like that when they're not. So for just looking at who they are and saying, okay, I understand why they said that, or I understand why they did that. And if it doesn't work out, it's called bless and release. Have an amazing life. And I'll be your friend, but maybe from afar. I don't know. It's just, I just want to surround myself with people that are happy, healthy, and that want to create and move forward and become the best version of themselves. This is what I live for. All the people around me that I do work with, I feel they're on the same page. That's my brand. Let's see. My biggest thing is just transformation. How can, even sometimes they don't want to hear what I have to say. I said, let me just bring your awareness to what you're eating. This is what it does to you. Says, I'm just here to bring awareness. I'm not here to help, because you have to help yourself. But let me tell you what alcohol does. Let me tell you what that food you're eating does. So they can be aware and decide, do I want to have healing food or self-sabotage food? Even in business, I can say, okay, this is just my suggestion. It's worked for me. They have to make a decision.
Yeah, and I really admire that about you, because even for us, like, this is our redo with the We Had course. But you even gave wonderful suggestions. And I think, like, several years ago, the mindset, I mean, number one, I wouldn't have attracted certain type of caliber of people that I do today, because I had to do a lot of work to overcome certain things. And today I really received it. I'm like, you know what, let's try it. I think that's a great suggestion. You run shows, you're hyper successful. So why would I not and gratefully take the advice you're giving me, because you're looking out for me, and that's to be appreciated.
I just listen, as people know, if I can help you, I help you. I connect you. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I've learned a lot. So if I can share my experience, like I read in one book, it said, okay, smart people learn from their experiences. Super smart learn from other people's experience. So I love that, because it's so true. I listen to what people have to say, and I say, okay, I know not to do that, because that's what's going to happen. So when people share their experiences, other people can learn. There's so many people that have so much good advice in this world. I mean, there's so many books out there. Whatever anybody wants, you can YouTube it, Google it, get the book for it. So we can all, it's just, if you want to do it, you can do anything you want in this world. Even if you didn't go to college, who cares? Everything's out there for you to self-educate yourself. And that's another thing. My biggest thing, constantly listening to new audiobooks. I just want to learn. I'll never finish this journey until the next life, But that's my biggest.
What would you say, as far as, because I find myself even sometimes being skeptical, like, how do you know? Everybody's going to have an opinion. A lot of people are going to be presenters, and then there are going to be those that actually speak and project truth. How is somebody able to discern, say they're on the beginning of their journey and this growth work, discern like the presenters from the people to actually listen to?
For me, like in all the things about, let's say, talking food and health, it's backed by research. So if I'm going to listen to someone and their story is the real deal, and they are the real deal, and they're on Google and they are who they are, and they're successful, and I like what they represent, who they are as a human being in terms of values, morals, integrity, everything, and they have a success rate, then I'm going to listen to them. But it depends. Some of them I don't. It just depends on what type of person that particular person is. Actually, I look at the person and see, do your core beliefs align with mine? do, and then I see that, you know, you really are successful and you made it and you're the real deal. Obviously, you have information that's going to be great for me. You know, there's a ton of people giving information out there, but like what I believe is what I've read that's by research in the health industry. And there's a million things out there. And also what works for me, what works for me maybe doesn't work for someone else. What I do works for me. You know, so that's, but I get you. You're so right. There's so many people. We're bombarded with so much information.
I mean, even in the furniture industry or the real estate, I mean, every single industry, it's sometimes people are like, I'm overwhelmed and confused. Like, who do I trust? Who do I listen
You know
to?
if I was for a real estate agent, I'm going to go with the person who has morals and values, and that's really cares about the client. If I know they're a truly good human, not everybody's about the money. A friend of the realtor, and she says, you know, the person wanted to basically, you know, you charge a higher price and I'll give you a higher commission. And then when she gave the offer, she didn't do it. She says, I told no, she gave them, you know, she didn't do what that person said. She gave her client the low price. She goes, because I'm for the good of my client, because she has morals and values. You know what I mean? For me, if I was going for any business, I want to see the person behind the brand. If I like who you are as a human being, because it's an energy. Like we said, our heart is a compass. I can talk to someone and I can feel an energy. Everyone has their own, like we're all psychic. You just have to calm down and you're going to feel that I know who's honest and who's not. Hey, we can all make a mistake. But when I see you face to face, I can feel your frequency and your energy. So for me, that's how I'm going to pick someone. Or if they're referred by someone that's amazing and I know that they're good. But even then, sometimes that person messes up. So you know what? I think for the future, I just want to meet that person face to face if I'm going to do business with you and it's spending a lot of money. And I want to see how you are as a human being. If it's a real big, we're going to hang out together. We're going to go to lunch, talk. I want to know who you are, what's your background, everything. Because who you are is how you're going to do business with me.
And I feel like that also comes back to the more that you take care of yourself, the more that you pour into yourself, the clearer you're going to be able to tell the difference.
Everything is love yourself. Your best investment is yourself. This is my business card. My frequency, my energy, my health level is my business card. Just like you have the person behind the brand. I'm going to buy from someone who has the brand that I like, you know, in terms of who is the owner of that company or what do they represent. That's where I want to know who you are. Let me yeah, exactly who you are. And I, you know, when you like someone, you want to refer them all your business. When I like someone, I refer them. You know, it's not, if I like you, you're going to get a ton of business from me. And it's always that way. You help people that you like and that are good with you. It goes back to relationships. Relationships are so important. Like, people don't understand, like we're emotional beings. So when you meet someone face to face, you talk to them, you get to know them. When I like someone, oh my God, I refer them everybody. When I feel they're a good human being and they do great work, everybody's going to, and everybody works like that. When they like you, they use you. You know, there's a million of every industry out there. They use the one that, you know, they probably, of course, people have a good reputation, but me, I'm going to give business to the one that I like. I've always been that. And good job.
Yeah. Well, you also too have a very good like eye and knowing that people are your mirror reflection. And if you're a strong executor, which you are, I remember both of us were like, all right, well, the date is already set. It's already in the Google Calendar. I was like, oh my gosh, this woman is like a breath of fresh air.
Listen, you tell me something, it's in the calendar immediately. What doesn't get down does not get done. So I write everything down all the time. You know, for me, today I decided, okay, the boys group and the girls group. I don't know what name it's going to be. For right now, it's whatever group, and I'll deal with the name later. But I'm going to put everything once in that group.
What
you know? And
what is this group that you're creating? Is this your new project?
For life, it's something. Yeah, another one. Something that I want to create like-minded people together. That you're all on the same frequency. You're happy. You're healthy. You want to create. You're an entrepreneur. You want to give back, because I'll do events and the money we donate it for a charity. Someone who to live their best life and just be here every day, just on life. How about that? But sometimes I don't like to go out late. You know, I want to create my own group because I want to be in bed by 11. So I'm like jumping out of bed by 5:30 because I'm excited to get up and do my meditation, look at the clouds, and go to the gym. And the life begins. Like every day is different. I love that every day I step foot out of my house, it's limitless opportunities. I don't know who I'm going to meet. Every day I meet somebody different. It's like a journey that's going to take me to many different places. And just by me meeting people. Like I told one guy once, I said, see this car key? This is from a hello, but multiple hellos. Everything in life, you got to say hello. I say hello to everyone. And this is for me been my success. I've had parties since I've been 15 years old in my parents' house. I would have 200 people in my house all the time. I love connecting and I love bringing people together. I love seeing them excited, their energy. They meet people, and I love creating beautiful experiences. Because what do we have in life? Life is about experiences. People travel, they remember a beautiful trip. So if you can create a beautiful party with a beautiful synergy, energy, everybody happy, they remember that. They meet amazing friends, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a business, a future, something that you create and collaborate on. And I don't know, it just never ends. It's never ending. I'm going to work till the end. There is no retirement. Exist. It's creation and keep living and living, work out better, eat better food, read better books. And that's my life. And I'm never going to stop.
Better and better.
Always. You can eat better. You can, it's like I always say, like a trainer is like sculpting your body. It might take a little longer, but it's worth it. Anything that comes fast, you usually don't get it. Everything natural, it stays forever. This is like for long. I'm in life for long. And to live super healthy, happy, and feel the same. I feel the same as when I was 15 as I am now. So I, if not more energy, you know. So that's what I feel in life. This is an endless journey that I am super excited. I love to live, as I always say. I live to love, and I love to live.
That's beautiful. Hey, it's Tanya. I'm calling a quick timeout intermission huddle, so bring it in. I'm personally inviting you to our inner circle. It's our monthly VIP meetup with other achievers just like us. Each week, I'm teaching everything you're going to need in order to be successful, to step into the most elite version of yourself. I'm going to break this down play by play, the tools, the systems, the strategies, everything you're going to need in order to operate at higher levels mentally, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Look, we're in a season where the idea of full potential just isn't cutting it anymore. It's time to really be it now. So click the link in the show notes and I'll see you in the inner circle. Peace. Would you say like your greatest success when it comes to your business and the sustainability of it and the constant growth of it has to do, you mentioned, with consistently networking? You mentioned your car keys were a hello.
Yeah, meaning like how I got that car. I'm just saying everything I have is just from a hello. If I was always, you know, social and I loved connecting with people. For me, my big success is just that I'm a master connector. And I meet so many people, and I've met the most amazing people from work. I can't tell you, every one of my friends is from my businesses. So it's me being a connector. I've had parties since I've been little. People know my parties. I always create beautiful parties, and I bring people together. I love it. Everybody's happy. When I see them happy, I'm happier. You know, it keeps me creating and creating. But my big success would be because I'm so disciplined. And yes, I'm a master connector. And I pretty much say yes. People want to meet me. I say yes to everything. Okay, let's talk.
You do.
How can we? What can we create together? What's synergy? I'm all about collaboration. I love collaboration. For me, you're only as strong as your team and as the people that you have around you, because it's a frequency. So imagine that we're with only happy, healthy people. It's a frequency. It's like a healing frequency, and it's for me a success frequency because they're happy. Ideas are even better because they're just coming from a vibration of frequency of love and happiness and healing. That's an amazing energy. You can only do amazing things with that energy.
Wow.
And that's what, for me, life is energy. Everything's energy. People don't believe in it sometimes, but we're all energy and we attract what we are. And why not live the best life and be the best version of yourself? Because life is so amazing. That's all I'm going to say.
Can you tell us more about your book, Life by Design? And let me ask this real quick, because we were talking about vision boards. The new year's coming up. Everybody's raving about vision boards. You're creating your home is a vision board, your showroom is literally a vision board. You create vision board homes in people's homes. So can you let us know, like, when you're creating something, do you write it down, but do you create vision boards around it, or do you just write it down?
Write everything down. Like today I got this idea in the gym, the trainer was like, and then the other guy's like, God, you get so excited. I get excited for creation. So I know what I'm going to do with the group. And then I'll talk to other entrepreneurs that are amazing. And I'm like, what do you think? They give me other ideas. So I run my ideas by amazing entrepreneurs that are at a higher level than me, and always like the people, what I've noticed, it's so true. All the ones that when they're to that level, they want to help you. They give you ideas. They connect you. And I love that about constantly, like, because they're living in abundance. I always say an abundance mindset. I meet people. I share all my contacts all the time. Like, listen, if you can do anything with it, God bless you. Helping you is helping myself, So I love connecting people, because really in life, you meet the right people. They change your idea about something to a better idea, and boom, So meeting people that are smarter and already more successful, they have so much knowledge and experience for you. So I always run different things by my different friends that are entrepreneurs. They're always there to help me. I call, they pick up the phone. Hey, Monica, what's up? And I love that about them. And I appreciate all their time they give me. And I do the same thing. I give a lot of people my time. They'll call me, what do you think? I do the same thing. It's always giving back, because time is priceless. We're never going to have that back. That's the only currency we can't buy. And so it gives you their time. That's amazing. Like I always say, thank you so much for your time, because something priceless in life.
Yeah, and I've heard this before. It always changed, like, my mindset was like, what we appreciate appreciates, and it's practically what you're saying.
Love that. You're right. Well, it appreciates. You're so right.
I didn't make it up. I heard it, and it's my new thing now.
Yeah,
what we appreciate, we appreciate.
Tanya, I appreciate your time, taking the time to interview me. I love to talk. So
I appreciate you. You need to be shown to the world, and I love, like, the behind the scenes, like, what makes the business is you. And there's work behind the work, and that's what we're trying to, explain to people.
You have to put the time in for yourself if you want to get the best results out of your life. I've always put the time. I'm number one in my life. If I can't master myself, I can't be a master for anyone else. If I'm healthy and happy, how am I supposed to help someone else? When we're at our best emotionally, physically, we're going to be working at our best rate too. So that's, like, so important. I mean, the most thing I can tell anyone is, like, your health is your wealth, and keep reading all the books. Whatever you want to know, either find the books for it, listen to What I Love Gaia, and there's things on YouTube, audible.com. I'm in love with that. I listen every day. And then talk to everyone. Has entrepreneurs that are more successful than them. Call them, tell them, let's have for a coffee. They'll give you all the information. People, they love giving information. I love giving people information. I love seeing people grow and become better. That, like, excites me. One time I girl for 25 minutes. 6 months later, I run into her. She goes, oh my God, thank you so much. You changed my life. I was like, wow, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. 25 minutes, I don't know them. But the fact that I know that helped them, it's worth every minute I spent with them. You help one person, you keep helping the other. You'll change the frequency of the world. If everybody's happy and everybody gives back, it's all an energy thing. Instead of people living in a low vibration, we would be living on a higher vibration, which we would be healing. That positive vibration heals the people. It's scientifically proven that certain frequencies, sound bowls, everything, frequency heals. The right music, positive words. In my house, I put high vibratory, positive music. It just makes you happy. It's a frequency. Roses, I love roses. I put them in my house. Why? It carries the highest frequency. So therefore, I'm making myself happy already. The music, the roses, the 90-pound Bernedoodle that just is a ball of love. The dogs carry so much. They're so beautiful, the energy. So right there, I've already made myself happier with just the music and the animals.
Your environment.
And the vision board, just looking at the water. We live in Florida, looking at the water makes me happier. I didn't know that. Someone told me that the other day. So I don't know. It's so many things. People need to realize that we're living in an amazing world. You can create the life you want. everything is possible. There's nothing in this world that's not possible, only if you don't believe it. Like my big it is, it's only hard if you believe it to be hard. That's all. Everything possible. Every resource is right around you. Like people don't realize it's right in front of you. Even in my gym, I meet people. I'm like, oh my God, what I need is right in front of me. Every connection is like literally right in front of my arm's reach. And people just need to say hi and say hello to everyone. You have no idea who's sitting next. I say hi to everyone. My kid was like, Mom, you're like the president. I said, I don't care. Right away, because opportunity only comes in a second.
Yeah.
To take a single possible opportunity wherever you go.
There's something I was reading, and it's fascinating that you actually say the opposite of it. And I love that because I believe what you're saying is truth. Like, I feel like there's more than enough and there's enough resources. And even if you want to do something and somebody else knows about it, nobody will be able to do it the way that you can do it. And what I was reading was it said, like, when you have an idea, don't share it with people. But what you're saying is you connect with people that are more successful than you and you share with them, with the group, with them to get your feedback. But I thought that was like powerful.
I heard that one too, that said when you have an idea, don't tell other people. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it depends on the people you tell, I guess. But the world is so big, there's enough room for everybody in this world. That's what I feel. There's enough room in the world for business for everybody. In Miami, every day we have new people coming here every single day. Let's say there's a lot of coaches, but there's room for a coach every day. There's room for furniture girls every day. There's room for realtors every day. You can set yourself apart by doing what the other people don't want to do, putting more time in terms of just becoming the best in that industry. But really, persistency and being passionate. I love what I do. I love talking to people. Every day I meet interesting people. It's like it's like being a therapist. They talk to you. It's about the home. I want to make them happier. One girl once said she was a happiness coach. I said, well, I'm a happiness coach. I make them happy at home. I talk to people about the books I've read. Whatever I read that week is what I discuss or what I share because it's right on my mind. So I help them.
When's your book coming out?
That's going to come out probably within
this year.
Month. I'm going to have you read it.
I am. I was going to say, I'm going to make sure that happens because that's what friends do.
You up for that?
We know each other's goals and we make sure the goals are complete. Even if I have to come there and we spend the whole weekend doing it.
You know what? It's a short read because it's like 120 pages. It just gives her information. And if you walk away with one thing, that's great.
Yeah.
If you just walk with one idea, then I'm happy they read the book, But like I told you, so I don't have to talk as much. I will carry them and give them for free. But I talk to like a lot of young girls. I'll be like, here, have this for free because why not? Help them. Everybody should help everyone that they can. Not help, let's say help, give them awareness. Everyone should give people awareness, just give them awareness. They want to take it.
I feel like you're leaving a legacy too. Like you're leaving a legacy of this mindset that we're so blessed with this last like 50 minutes of what you're sharing. You're dropping so many diamonds on us, but you're actually going to be leaving a legacy for so many people that haven't been able to be in your presence.
I will. I'll create something, like I have a lot of like-minded friends that I'll create something that it will help people, because I think that's what I love to do. As you know, I love to bring awareness to people in every aspect of life, the mindset, wellness, and I like creating groups. So everybody love panels, I love doing the panels where I do in my showroom. We'll do interesting panels. It could be mindset, it could be real estate, it could be design, it could be health, it could be fashion, and then people get to know them more. Everybody gets to meet up and they meet more people and their outreach becomes more and more and more. And that's what it's all about. To me, it's all about people and
What would you say to somebody? I saw somebody made a comment on here. What would you say to somebody who's going through a really dark space and that would like to see the light, but they're in the dark right now?
I mean, for me, I think the earth is healing. I love the beach. Walking on the beach, you're healing your body with the electromagnetic field. Sometimes just being by yourself, going to the beach, sitting on the beach. It could be sunrise, sunset. Sometimes you need to just be by yourself because all the answers is inside of you. People can ask other people, but if they like slow down, focus, you can do a meditation, go inside yourself. We have all the answers inside of us. Our heart is the best compass. Me, I would go to nature. Nature makes you happy. It's already healing. Nature is healing. People go to the mountains, they go to the beach. It could be in a park. Anywhere where you're touching the earth is amazing for you. And find friends. If you have a friend that's always the happy friend, hang out with them. You're going to pick up their energy. They're going to give you their healing energy. So I would do that. And then decide, I mean, also healthy. I don't know what situation they are in health-wise. You just have to be strong and say no to a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
For me, like I said, I say no to a lot of food, no to alcohol. I don't miss it. I don't care. Like my focused again for healing food. I want to be like, you have to be an outlier. Do what the other people don't want to do. I don't eat the regular food. I eat nothing from a box, nothing from a box or can. Everything is just the plain actual food. But I would tell that person definitely go in nature and sit and look at the sky. I don't know. That's for me. If I go to the beach early in the morning, oh my God, I just feel like inspired. It makes me happy.
Yeah. I always go there when I'm feeling down.
The colors, it's like it's not even real. It's like magic. Even going water, you know. That's for me. That's what I would do. If you have an animal, pet an animal. They're just full of love, and it just makes you feel better. You know, the animals are beautiful. It doesn't have to be your animal. You could see an animal on the beach and just pet it, and it's just. And the animals, because they are always on the earth, they also have like this frequency that's amazing for you. It's just like a bundle of love frequency.
Yeah.
That would be
I did that one time. I saw some girl, this little dog was accusing. I was like, can I just pet your dog? She's like, yes. And I did that before. I felt so much better. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. That's for me, that's what I would do. If I'm feeling down, it's the beach. It's if I lived in the mountains, I'd be in the mountains. That would heal me. Because actually people don't need medication that to make them happy. The best thing is nature. Nature, puppies, children, hanging out with children. The children, you know, young children are so beautiful. They're even their senses, what is up to 7 years, they really are very into it too. And children are always happy. They're just love bugs. Like the puppy bugs. It's just energies and frequencies of love.
Yeah. And to clean up your internal environment too, you mentioned like clean up your food, like get off the alcohol, no more drugs or smoking, clean up your people you're around.
You know what? Clean up the people because there's toxic people. There's amazing people, but then there's people that they're toxic to you. They give you all the problems. It's not good for your health. If people want to tell me things, I'm like, okay, tell me what it is. I'm going to give you a solution. Then after that, we can't talk about it because it's going in my chest, your energy, and vice versa. It's going in. It's not healthy for me. I'm a solution. I find solutions for you. But we can't keep talking about it. It's a 5-second rule. When we talked about it, you want to relapse 5-second rule. I learned that from French. The 5-second rules. I go, I love that because I said, let me. I tell them, listen, I can't talk about this. It's not good for me. It really goes.
One and done.
Hey, I don't want to do that. It's not good for me. You know. So you have to clean up the toxic food, toxic people. Complaining is just they don't want to change. It's resistance to change. There's no time to complain. Or people tell me, no, I'm going to change my diet next week. How about right now? Like right now, what you're eating. So I tell them, right, you know, because a lot of people, I'm going to do it tomorrow. But tomorrow doesn't exist. It's right now. When something, I do it right now. That's another big thing for me. I take immediate action on something. When I'm going to do it, that's my biggest thing. Immediate action. I execute, and I always use positive words. Every words, because the words are healing, and the words I always say, you know, I'm a wellness being. I'm healing every day. Every day, life is getting better and better. When I do my meditation, because we have the power to heal ourselves. You can read the documentary stuff. It's so true. We heal ourselves with the right food and the right mindset. We say I never get sick. I never got COVID. I was around people infested with COVID. Never got, and I'm not going to get it. It's because I do eat the right foods, and my mindset is my frequency is going to stay high. I could get it if I run myself down, but I don't do that. People,
Yeah.
they run themselves down. I know my body. When I'm tired, I go to sleep. I don't need to go out. Every day there's a Miami. If I miss it, who cares?
And what you're
For
saying
me,
is you practice these things every single day. Like you've got your physical workouts, your mental workouts, your emotional workouts, your spiritual workouts.
every single day, my brain is always saying positive things. Like I tell you, life is beautiful. It's in my house. There's signs that say love, peace, uh, all throughout the house, freedom. Because mind, what is happiness is freedom for me of the mind, of everything. Uh, it's just a mindset. Whatever we think is what we're going to be. You know, for me, it's like, okay, what's the next step? What creation?
When
Who
you
am I?
say when you say your heart is your compass, you've said that twice. What does that mean? That's like a
Your heart is your compass. If people would slow down and let's say you're not sure about something, just calm your body, do breathing techniques for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and then you know which way to go. I saw that on that. I love Greg Braden, and he was saying that. And we all know what's right and wrong. Like certain things that because I didn't listen to my feelings, I didn't listen to my feelings and it didn't work out, even some business things. So I always knew it and I felt it, but I didn't want to see the signs. Rule number one, go with your feelings because you're always right about somebody. Whether it's a girl or guy, you feel it, but we don't want to listen to the signs. So, and I read that one book called The Secret is Feelings. It's so true. We already know. I already knew it was going to happen because I was a little skeptical about that person, and I knew, in human design, I'm sacral chakra, which I already know, you know. So that's so important. We have to go with our feelings.
I can't believe it's been like an hour. I
Oh my
could
God.
do in a whole nother hour. I want to keep it on time, but if you can leave the audience with like one thing that they can incorporate today, whether it being an affirmation or some life skill, what would that one thing be for them to integrate today?
I mean, it's more than one thing. Again, I'm going to be repeating myself. The one thing is going to be like never give up. If you just can never give up, like always keep going forward. It's like I think of myself as I'm a warrior, and you're not going to get me. You might shoot me, but you're not going to get me. Like I just never give up. And also, again, it's back to being with the right mindset, the right food, exercise, surrounding myself with the right people, books. Oh my God, I would read every single book that anything you want to know about. It's that. There's too many things, and surround yourself with the right people. But also constantly be thinking of happy thoughts. Beautiful thoughts keep a person beautiful. That's so important. If a negative thought comes to your mind, just say cancel, cancel. And a positive affirmation. Because think about it, the words have power. The words actually have the power to change your DNA. Imagine if a guy says to you, Tanya, a guy tells you, oh my God, Tanya, you're the best. I love you. You're amazing. Your whole face changes. Your frequency changes. So the words have the power to change our DNA. So only beautiful words have beautiful thoughts because those thoughts are a vibration. And also, when you're going into a meeting or something, or you think something's not going to go right, envision it in your mind that it's going to go amazing because you're already creating that frequency and that energy. So I don't know. All I can tell you is that everybody's magic, everybody's psychic, and the body's magic.
You're magic. And how can people get a hold of you if they want to come visit your showroom or they want to do business with you?
Very simple. They can follow me on Monica Miami Designer. My information is on my Instagram. I have a beautiful showroom in Wynwood that I do a lot of amazing events. Tanya, you'll be doing one with me. I think it's January 11th. I don't remember now, but I put it down in the calendar. I always do events. Amazing entrepreneurs come together. We have amazing speakers. It's a beautiful space, and I'm right next to the Oasis. Like we have indoor space, outdoor space. We have a wine bar right next. It's part of
Don't
part of
drink
this.
the wine
Now,
though,
well,
but there's a wine bar
listen,
just in case.
listen, I can't do a party and not offer them wine. It's their choice. They can do what they want. But I'm not against. I just don't do it. People can do what they want. But we have a gorgeous space here, and I host amazing events, and I do collaboration with anyone who wants to collaborate. That, like I said, living, learning, growing brand anything that's for the betterment of the people. I promote anything that's for the goodness of people.
On brand core values.
On brand values and anybody wants to connect with me, feel free. If anybody wants to do an event, any type of synergy together, I'm open to whatever ideas, collaboration, whatever.
You're amazing. Thank you so much, Monica, for being on Minding My Business. You dropped so many diamonds on people today to help them elevate their business, their mindset, and their life. You are a diamond.
Thank you, Tanya, for having me on, and thank you for all your time.
Thank you. All right, you guys, till next time. Thank you so much. Make sure you drop a comment below on what you valued the most within this episode. Go give Monica some love. And until then, we'll see you guys later. Incorporate and integrate at least one thing from today's podcast, and you're going to change your life. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have an amazing week.
Bye.
Bye.